Trouble by Bishop L.D. Supreme, featuring Bobby Mitchell, music by Anib Troub. My man's FG got this beat off the internet and blessed me with it. It already had a hook. I just infused my own hook into it with the help of Bobby Mitchell. I don't know who the female is singing on Trouble, but she sounds like Aretha Franklin to me. The beat resonated with me because I've been facing trials and tribulations for decades and have taken monumental falls from high levels of success to the cold dungeons of confine on a roller coaster ride in between. The thing about being an artist, be it music, literature, or other types of artistic work, you leave yourself vulnerable to the public. In other words, you expose your soul for all to see. When I was writing Trouble, I came to the realization that everyone has their own hell that they go through. Many of us, especially those in confinement, can be unconsciously selfish in believing that we are the only ones that are facing troubles. It always seemed that when I was facing trials and tribulations, they would pile up and come from all different directions. This song Trouble is about the troubles that we are facing as a society. With the death of George Floyd, I realized even more how we are all connected and how a single act in Minneapolis can affect the whole world. How a virus in Wuhan can cause a global pandemic. With all this trouble going on, I can imagine that the children are going crazy trying to sort out their mental struggles. Though we all play a part in the ills, it is the leaders of the world who in fact have a trust responsibility to work in the best interest of the people. The beat for Trouble was arranged in a way that the song starts with an intro where Bobby Mitchell tells you he has trouble on his mind, and the unknown female singer tells Old Man Trouble to stop knocking at my door. I ended the song with the first verse telling the world, I got trouble from the people that make the laws. Squeeze 9 from the thumper without a pause. They seem to think that they don't bleed, but truth be told, they bleed more than me. 6,000 years they've been on the terror, destroying planet Earth, our Mother Nature, with no recompense or reparation. Spilt blood of the saints, time for retaliation. In those bars, I'm going in on the lawmakers, slave masters, and religious rulers of the world who literally and figuratively have blood on their hands for abusing the powers that have been invested in them by God, if you believe in God, and if not, they have been entrusted in them by the people. The hook breaks down the different angles in which trouble has attacked me and the common person. I got trouble on my block, trouble in the hood, trouble from the cops, trouble on my job, trouble from my girl, it won't let me be. Trouble on my mind, it won't let me free. Trouble on my mind all the time. I got trouble on my mind. Trouble on my mind all the time. I got trouble on my mind. I've learned that each person's life, though interwoven with others, is actually a distinct and personal chess game. Each move a person makes can affect future events. I can wake up in a bad mood, walk out my door, and bump into someone who has a cup of hot coffee in his hands that spilled on me. The way in which he or I react to that incident can change the course of our lives forever. We could end up fighting, resulting in death and imprisonment, or we could both realize it was an accident, apologize to one another, clean up the mess, and keep it pushing. Trouble comes in many forms, many times minute circumstances that we subconsciously multiply into mountainous circumstances. Please listen to Trouble and realize that we are all being tested. If we just practice treating others as we want to be treated, the world would improve instantly. Peace. Bishop L.D. Supreme.